60 Martin Place is a highly considered piece of architecture that responds so well to its heritage context, to its exposure and to its views. It creates a beautiful and comfortable workspace. My name's Peter Skinner. I'm the Director of Shade Factor, and we were responsible for providing the shading system, the blinds and the controls for 60 Martin Place in Sydney. Martin Place is the heritage civic centre of Sydney, and 60 Martin Place sits on the corner of Martin Place and Macquarie Street, overlooking the harbour and the botanical gardens. The building has 32 levels, comprising a podium and a glazed tower above. It's a commercial office building with a number of large and small corporate clients. The foyer of 60 Martin Place is one of the most spectacular spaces. The architect Tony Grist talks about the foyer as an urban room. It offers a pedestrian passage from Martin Place through to Macquarie Street, and it includes this beautiful view of the south façade of St Stephen's Church to the north. So in a sense it includes elements of what we might imagine in a town square. This is a beautiful building with a high level of transparency, and the demands on the performance of the façade are very high.
The façade of 60 Martin Place is one of the most important aspects. It's the piece of the building that people interact with most, and it provides them with their primary experience of the building form. But it also has a significant contribution towards the building energy efficiency and the amenity of the space. My name is Alexander Hesp. I work at Arup in Sydney. For 60 Martin Place, I was the sustainable design consultant, but I also managed Arup's multidisciplinary effort associated with the project. Our role in enabling the large expanses of glazing was to work out how that we could allow those views while maintaining the right levels of thermal comfort and energy efficiency in the building. In developing the design, we identified quite early that the peak loads for air conditioning needed to be reduced. One of the systems that we investigated was a combination of high-performance glazing with good visual light transmission and an internal blind that could be operated to manage the solar loads in those peak conditions.
The type of blinds that we supplied are an 80mm motorised Venetian blind from Warema in Germany. The Venetian blind was a great fit for this project because, as well as being able to be retracted and lowered, it can be tilted to finely adjust the view, the light and the heat load. Hassell also specified a perforated slat. If the blind offered a view, the blinds would be much more likely to be left down and not overridden by local switching. 60 Martin Place uses a Warema KNX control system, which is designed to create perfectly tailored daylight at all times, and by controlling daylight we also control heat. The system has an algorithm that understands the location of the building relative to the position of the sun at any moment in time. It also measures the shadows from the adjoining buildings, and any of the zones that fall into shadow, the slats open so the tenants can enjoy more of the view. My favourite part of Martin Place is the foyer, in which there are no blinds, but it's just so beautifully designed. I also really enjoy the many details of this very considered and highly complex façade by Hassell. Every façade has a different design premise. Every façade is so beautifully articulated. And we're very proud of the contribution that we've made to the quality of this building.